Okay, so this is the Starlight Inn that I've done so far. I don't think I'll do a whole lot more building on this one, except maybe just some add details sort of thing, because there's area-wise I'm sort of running out of room, and I found a bigger island obviously to build on. So this has sort of reached its limit, but I'm happy with how it came. This is one of the very first bases that I built. I actually did very first build at the Red Rocket, but then I realised it was too small, so I moved over here and started building here. So some of the stuff that I've put here is only like it because I didn't really know what I was doing 100%. It was all just a bit of a suck and see to see what I could work out. But yeah, so I learnt, I did fix some things up, but some things it was just going to be too hard to go back and start again once I learnt new techniques. So my base, the concrete is only one level all the way around, because at that point I didn't realise I could build 2 levels high. So I've just put the steel wall around on top of the concrete as protection. Obviously there's an overkill of turrets here, but if you've seen my other video on Spectacle Island, I like to keep it defended. Now I've had a lot of raiders and super mutants try to attack my site here, and none of them have ever even come close to getting inside, because I put this maze out the front. But most of them don't even get anywhere near past here. But I do have turrets on the corners of my base everywhere. Normally I don't, when I try and get out there to start shooting up some mutants or raiders, they're already dead because of the turrets that I've got around. So it's well defended, no one's going to get in. These guys are a little bit wild, they fall in and out of that and stand around and not do much sometimes, but they all do have jobs. Yeah, another turret there. So you can see I can walk up onto the side here, so I've got a good access to all the places around here. I can see out pretty much every corner, so if anyone tries to attack, I've got a good opportunity to be able to look out. You can walk all the way around to the wall on the base, and you can see out pretty much every corner. But I do also have turrets on every corner, so as you can see there. Now up on this side, because there's a massive big hill, I decided to build that steel wall right up so high so that no one could really see into my base from that hill. I do need to put some more steel wall up here so that you can have all of that covered in, but once again no one's ever tried to do it, so that would just be from an OCD side of things. But yeah, you can see out every corner, so that's that. I'll show you around in here while I'm over in this direction. I built this little picket fence around the top thing here, so there's a little area around here. I was planning on doing this up and putting some seats and everything in, but I just never got that far before I realised that I had the island. This is all the generators in here. Once again, I don't think I need all 4 of them, but it was early on when I started building, so you can see I've got lights all the way around. I think these lights make bases look really cool, so that's why I've got so many of them. And you know, the wires, they're going all over the place. It's not very neat with the wires on this one, because once again I was only learning, so it was all quite a big learning curve. So this over here where the picket fence is, it's the only part of my base where there's any dirt, so that's where my farm is. So you can see I've got quite a number of crops here. It goes all the way along there up into that. There's another generator up there, as you can see my turrets on the corners, another lookout there. So this is my little marketplace that I've built. All of these stores are manned, but obviously it's out of hours, so they're not working at the moment. And inside here, whoops, again, you can see I've got my water purifier with the generator on it, and that's providing all the water for my facility, so I don't have any need for water. This gives you a little bit of a view around the base. So yeah, that's the marketplace out here. I put some chairs and a little, like a sort of patio area where it's nice for everyone to sit down, all that sort of thing. There's a little skeleton dude that is stuck there. Some plants around the place. I've got a little tunnel that doesn't really lead to anywhere except for the back of the thing, but it just looked cool, so I hadn't sort of worked out what I was going to do with the finish of this. So in this way I have all of the common area, so there's a pool table, some fans on the roof, a jukebox, some desks over there. I really didn't do too much detail in this yet because I was planning on doing more before I found out about the island, and that's where I sort of started to focus my time. I haven't done any work on this base in a very long time, but yeah, there's plenty of beds in here for all the people that are staying, so There's never any shortage of them. So this is sort of the bed level. Now in here I started sort of building some toilets and baths. I never actually got finished on that because they looked pretty crap, and yeah, I started working on the island build, so I haven't really come back here. And then up here I built another recreation area. It has a bar, pool table, there's seats and chairs and that look out onto the base, which I thought was pretty nice. Yeah, it gives you a little bit of a view out there, but I'll show you a better view soon once we've been through it. Oh, you can see I put the TVs up there as well, little radio, all that sort of stuff. Just trying to make it look good for the guys that were living here. Now over here I extended over onto the side. Originally I did finish there and I built up, but I ended up extending it where that wall goes, and this is sort of was going to be my personal living quarters. I hadn't really decided what I was going to put down here, probably just some chairs and some lights and stuff like that. In here is my second floor, so this is where all my power armors are. I will eventually move all these over to the base. That's the one that I got from Paladin Dance, and all the rest of them. I've got an XO1 suit here that's all together except for the helmet, and yeah, a couple of different levels from as I've collected through the game. Now in the next level is my workshop area, so I've got the armor station and the gun station and chemistry and cooking and all that sort of stuff. So I have all of that on one level to be able to use, and then this here was my own room. I got the power armor frame so that I can do work on my power armor up in my room if I need to. A little study desk, obviously a nice view of the place, as good as it gets on the wasteland anyway. Some lighting around the place, obviously. I'm not sure why that light doesn't work, but anyway. You can sort of see across here into the common area. I put these out to put my magazines up as a display. I will end up moving them eventually. And this is my bobblehead collection so far. I haven't got very many, but we'll get there. These will all come over to the island base eventually. Obviously I put a little double bed in for myself. Had plenty of room to sleep then. So yeah, that's pretty much all of the Starlight Inn base. I'll just go around here and show you a look, because I was able to get the wall to fit perfectly up on here to be able to still access this main screen at the top, and then that way I have a good view all the way around, good little sniper tower. But I also built this on here, which allows me to walk across onto the roof of my personal quarters in the main area, and it just has a space up here that's, once again, it's just a bit of a lookout and good sniper tower. There's not really anything that comes by that much that you can really have a good go at snipering, but you know, it is what it is. Most of this is all unnecessary, obviously, for base builds, so you just do what looks cool and have a bit of fun with it. That's pretty much what I did. And so yeah, that's my base at the Starlight Inn drive-in. Thanks for watching.